it's just getting to the point where I'm just so fucking hurt. And I just realized, like, us women, I feel like sometimes we are really dumb as fuck. Like, we're dumb. And it be to the point where sometimes we be letting niggas slide on like little bullshit and shit like that. But it's just eating me up because it's like, my son don't got no fucking daddy. My son don't really got nobody stepping for him beside his fucking mom, you know what I'm saying? And see me, like, it hurts so bad because I grew up with my father, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we moved out of state away from my father, like, I would still go see my dad during the summer and then come back for the winter, for school season and shit like that with my mom. And I have a good relationship with my dad. Like, I talk to my dad every day on the phone and shit. So it just hurt because it hurt for me to know that, like, my son is not gonna have that, you know what I'm saying? And it's all over petty bullshit, petty ass shit, which I don't even know what it's really about. Maybe because niggas too busy with dick in they ass, gay as fuck. I just want to work on myself. I want to work on my healing. I done been through so much stuff. Like, you could look at me and see, like, she don't look like she been through shit. No, I've been through a lot of shit, actually. I don't know. I really don't know my words I'm really trying to express, but it's just hurting me because not knowing that my son is not gonna have a fucking father hurts me because, like I said again, I had my father in my life, you know, so it's totally different. You know, you want your kids to have a relationship with their parents, you know, you want the best for your kids, so it's just eating me up because I know it's gonna be certain things that I can't really help my son with, that a man should, you know, help him with. And he's not gonna have that father figure. Like, okay, yeah, you know, I can always find a new man, help me take care of my son and be that good father figure and teach my son shit and good role model, good example for my son. But I don't know, like, you know, that shit take time and you gotta find the right man. It's not just something you can snap your fingers and do. You feel me?
I hate to come on here and talk about, you know, how I feel right now, but I'm sick of being a single mom. I'm so tired. And y'all, I honestly could say I'm not enjoying motherhood anymore. Like, because I have to focus on being a mama and a daddy. I have to focus on figuring out everything that has to do with my child. I'm so mentally tired. Like, and I didn't ask for the people that's to be like, oh, you know who you lay down with? Baby, I didn't ask. Either way it go, I didn't ask to be a single mama. If me and him didn't work out, it don't have to affect the kid. Like, you should still be pulling your weight as a father to take care of your kid. Like, but no. My baby daddy always worry about everything else but his kid. You ain't see this child in 2 months. 2 months. And you worry about a nigga?
I'm really just up because I need somebody to talk to. Like, this single mom shit is starting to get to me. Okay? It's starting to get to me. So I had to compose myself because I'm literally keep crying. Like, y'all, this shit is so fucking hard. Every time I feel like I'm doing good, I go back. Okay. So boom. Okay. My kids' daycare, I just got school readiness, like, assistance to help, right? So they helping me. And then turn around, like, okay, before that, fuck all that. Before that, I ain't paid my rent. Like, my rent ain't even paid. Still ain't paid. And I was, like, asking my daycare, like, oh, basically, like, oh, can y'all work with me so I can pay my rent and I can pay y'all, like, next week? No. if y'all don't pay, they can't come on some shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I had no choice but to pay the fucking daycare, or they couldn't go to school because guess why? Guess what? I have to fucking work. Okay, I make $20 fucking dollars, and I'm raising 3 kids. So $20 for 4 people, $20 an hour for 4 people. That's not enough. Okay, it's not fucking enough. So the school's like, oh, you can either pay the $156 or they can't go. So I paid the $156, and now my rent late. So now I gotta pay like $1,900 fucking for my fucking rent, right? Okay, so now I'm paying the rent late. I'm gonna pay it Friday, and here they go with this New Year's registration fee or some bullshit like that. And keep in mind, I just paid the $156, so that's the weekly school registration that I pay with, you know, like the fucking with the school readiness assistance. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I get to their daycare this morning, and they're like, "Oh, did you know like you didn't pay the New Year renewal fee or some shit like that?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, how much is that?" Y'all, $200 something for Rylan, and like $100 something. They're asking me next week to pay almost $400. No. It is $400 because $156 weekly. That's what I pay, and then they're asking me to pay over that. So 2 plus, that's that's $400 and something that they asking me to pay next week. It's like $478. And I was asking them like, is there any way that I can make a payment plan? Because babes, I can't afford that. If I'm on school readiness, why the fuck you think I can afford that, right? Okay, so boom, I'm asking like my 2 older kids, they have their dad, and then Rylan, my little one, has a dad. Their dad paid child support, so I don't have to, you know, worry about it. Like, I use his money strictly for the kids. Like, I put it straight towards her, you know, her tuition and shit like that. It ain't no money, like, it ain't no more. Like, it was only enough to pay for her shit. If I would have been, you know, some shit, and I would have paid Rylan's on with their dad money, and I wouldn't have cared, but I can't because there's nothing. So I asked her dad, like, oh, can you help me? Like, can you help me? Y'all, keep in mind, this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind, this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind, this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like, he planned to get me pregnant, knowing I didn't want a 3rd child because I was already like, it was not hard, but it was going to be hard if I had another kid. Like, I knew I wouldn't be able to afford having 3 kids. And guess what? I had a 3rd kid. Okay, y'all gonna be like, oh, you should use protection, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all opinions. Y'all not me. Y'all don't know the fucking life I live. I don't give a fuck. So, I don't care. I don't care. So, I asked him for help, and he's asked every fucking excuse. Y'all, keep in mind, I was struggling last year. Like, it was like one point of last year I was struggling. I didn't get none of my taxes. The girl ran off. Like, the girl who's supposed to be my best friend, she took the money. I don't know if she took it or somebody took it, but I don't have it. And so I told him to file our...
Let's talk about how exhausting it is to be a single parent, right? So first of all, there is no more village. The village that we had when we were growing up, you see how like we were able to like go out on a block and play, and there was always somebody, not because they had to or not because they were asked to, but it was always somebody that knew whose child you belonged to. They was always just watching over all the children on the block, right? We don't have that anymore. Then we have babies having babies. The grandmas, the new grandmas, they're like in their 30s, early 40s, right? And because they had their kids so young, they feel like this is their time now to, you know, reclaim, right? So they're not helping. They don't want to help with the children, right? Because they want to be outside too. So, you know, okay, cool. Then on top of that, right? A lot of us went through a lot growing up, a lot of childhood trauma. So we really don't even trust our family like that. We really don't even fuck with our family like that, right? And we want to keep our kids as away from that as much as possible. So now there is no sleepovers. There is no, oh, can you watch my kids for the weekend? There is no nothing, because the family is not close knit. Like I said, there is just no more village anymore, right? But then we're also overcompensating, right? We're overcompensating for the fact that we because we still have to work. We still have to grind because we have to take care of our children, right? So now we are overcompensating for the fact that we don't get to spend as much time with our children because we're always at work or we're always grinding, right? So now we're just handing them whatever it is that they're asked for. We're giving them everything they want and they need, right? And they're not working for anything. We're also overcompensating because of the absentee of the parent, whether it's the mother or the father, right? We're also overcompensating for that, right? So now the downfall to that is that we are raising spoiled, entitled children, but we're doing it unintentionally, right? So now they're growing up with this mentality like, oh, mommy or daddy or whoever it is just gonna give me whatever, they're gonna give me whatever, and they're not working for anything. They don't really know the value of everything. But like I said, it's unintentional because we're overcompensating, right? And then some of us, let me not say a lot, some of us grew up with our grandparents, right? For some reason, there was no relationship with the mothers, right? So now that the grandparents are gone, it's literally just us. It's literally just us. It's not like, and as much as you try to like make that relationship work with your parent, it's just not given that because I'm an adult now. It's just, it's just not that. So now it's just me and my children. Me and my children, they don't know a cousin. They don't know anything. It's literally just us. And because of that, right? Once again, here comes the overcompensating. There is no village. You are the village. You are literally somebody's everyday emergency contact, right? And then the mental health, it gets shot because literally the only person your kids know is you. So you get called for every little thing. So you really can't take a day off. You really can't take a mental health day because why? There's every second of the day, somebody needs you. Every second of the day, you just have to show up. It doesn't matter what's going on in life. You just literally have to show up. It's not easy at all being a single parent. It's really not. So, that was like my little rant because I was just thinking about it like, damn, like, and then you can't even really reach out to like friends and stuff because
Welcome back to Single Motherhood Crash Outs, where I, single mom, tell you all the fucked up shit happening in my life because I can't believe this is my reality and I know y'all can't believe this is my reality too. After all, y'all saw me last week literally sick as fuck. Naya was also sick and your girl missed 3 days of fucking work and I have 4 hours of sick pay. Cool. Next order of business. We've got my eviction notice from my apartment, okay? So I've responded to that. The ball is rolling, and now it's just a waiting game. My favorite thing, right? We love another waiting game. So that's what I'll keep y'all updated on that. The next thing we got going on is I applied for this housing program, had an intake with this housing program, even spoke with the founder of this housing program almost a month ago. She literally told me, and I quote, "Kristen, you and Naya deserve a happy ending. Y'all gonna get it." She was like, "I'm gonna help you get this apartment. I don't want you to stress anymore. Ask me if I have heard from them. Ask me if I've heard from them." Now, on top of all of that, also I told y'all that me and Naya were in a car accident. I will disclose and talk about that later, but long story short, Naya and I got hit by a motherfucker on an electric bicycle. You heard that right. We got hit. My car got hit by a man on an electric bicycle. And this motherfucker is really trying shit, even though he knows it was his fault, but we all know how accidents go, right? We all know how accidents go. And now on top of that, my washing machine in my apartment is still broken, my kitchen sink is still clogged, and my toilet needs to be fixed, but I'm too afraid to go ahead and let maintenance know because of all this stuff happening with my apartment. And I'm just over here trying to just remember that Dory said just keep swimming. And she's a cartoon animated fish, right? So if it worked for her, it's gotta work somehow, right? But yeah, that's my updates. Keep y'all posted.
I don't care. I'm at a point in my life where I'm gonna say it. I hate being a mom. I hate it, actually. I love my kids to death, but I hate being a mother. Like the other day, this lady told me, enjoy them while they're young. And to be honest, I can't wait for my kids to get older so that they can watch themselves. Like, I'm sorry. I'm with them all day. It's like super fucking draining. And then when you ask people for help, it's like they can't help you. So they're like, why'd you have kids then? You should have never had kids. You damn right, I should have never had kids. Had I known nobody was gonna ever come through. I was so dumb when I was pregnant. I was like, everybody's gonna be there for me. Yeah. So I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I can't wait for my kids to get older so that I can do what I gotta do. And like I said, I love my kids, so don't even try it. I do everything for them. But it's just like, it's 6 o'clock at night. I'm finally able to take a shower for myself, and I haven't even eaten one meal. Like, the thought of myself is completely gone, and I hate it.